On the morning of the 1st of February 2021, the military of Myanmar, known locally as the Tatmadaw, have moved against the elected government of the country, staging a coup to overthrow the government led by Aung San Suu Kyi. Aung San herself is under arrest, as are most of the government and many members of her party, the NLD. Additionally, reports are coming in of the army arresting others all over the country, generally critics of the military and of disruption to the country's internet. The military has long held the reins of power in Myanmar, also known as Burma, with the country being in the grip of a brutal military dictatorship between 1962 and 2011. After that, there was a notional opening up of the country and steps towards democracy. But today's events really just confirm that the military had never really relinquished their grip on the country. Now, fearing the growing power of their civilian counterparts, the military has acted to protect their position. The catalyst of this fear was elections held last November. The military-backed party, the USDP, performed poorly, whereas the NLD did even better than in 2015, winning 83% of the seats in the Myanmar parliament. The results of the November election were to be enshrined this week by the first sessions of the new parliament. Arguing that the election was rigged, the army have now moved to secure their own power and have appointed their own president as, quote, an emergency measure. Now, key to understanding the move is that the Myanmar armed forces are actually more like a mafia than a military. The generals and their officers, which is normally family-based, accrue unimaginable wealth through their domination of the country's economy and have done so for decades. This fact also explains the long-running wars with various ethnic groups in Burma, which are often aimed at economically valuable targets such as gold and jade mines or timber resources. With Aung San Suu Kyi's and the civilian establishment's power and legitimacy growing, both at home and abroad, the generals have decided to throw aside the facade of democracy that they have allowed for the last decade. If you want to know more about the history of Burma's civil strife and on some of the armed ethnic organisations that have been fighting the Tatmadaw for over 70 years now, see the links coming up and in the description. Have a good one, stay safe, and I will see you all again soon.